What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to q.v.o Games. My name is Juan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. This video is going to be about the games being added to the collection in August of 2022. We have a pretty good amount of games, and we always have a lot of games. When do we not have a lot of games coming into the collection? But we have a couple games sent from publishers, and then we also have one game. No, do we have one game for Kickstarter? No, we don't. Yeah, we do. We actually do. I finally got 2 games in from Kickstarter. Finally, after so long. It's been a while. So let's get this video going and let's start showing off some games. I've been cutting back a little bit. A lot of the games I've gotten in are honestly just like very small games or pre-orders that I had. But this is going to be by AEG. AEG sent over Point Salad and Tiny Towns over for, content and stuff. So this is definitely going to go on TikTok as well as YouTube Shorts, all that stuff. I'm going to make a couple things there, and I'm going to try to post a video as well, maybe letting you know about the expansions and see which ones you should and shouldn't play. Something around those lines. But yeah, Tiny Towns came in, and Point Salad. I played Point Salad before. Point Salad's pretty cool. It's like a tableau building. It's like tableau building with like collecting different vegetables essentially, and you have different points and score different points depending on the cards that are out. Pretty cool game. It's a very small and simple game. I honestly I think they have like Point City, and I heard about a Pokemon one that's out, and I'm like, I really want to play the other two as well. So thank you so much, AEG. I appreciate it. Point Salad's here. We're going to put this off to the side real quick. Tiny Towns. I have always thought about this game. It's basically like a city building type of game. And the person who builds like the most prosperous little tiny town wins, basically. That's like the whole point of the game. The game looks really cool. I've always been interested. But when you're trying to budget and consider your options, I am getting so much glare off of that. I am going to do this. So when you're trying to budget and stuff, you have to make your decisions. And the fact that AG sent this out for me to review, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. So having this here is amazing. Tiny Towns by AEG. We are definitely going to get that to the table ASAP. I actually think I'm playing it tomorrow at a game night. Not sure. Tomorrow, you're seeing this video. My tomorrow, your past. By then, I've already played this game when you see this video. So another game that came in is WR Games called Paris. So I do not want glare. I think that's good. That is good. Perfect. Paris. So it's a Paris. I am going to butcher this. La Cité de la Lumière. I am assuming that's what it is. It's a 2-player game. I heard a lot of good things about it by WR Games. It's by WR Games, of course. WR Games, I believe it is. And it's a pretty interesting game from what I heard. It's 2 players, of course, and each player works to build up and like the city of Paris, essentially. I couldn't explain that any better than the box did because I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out to like how do I put that in words, and they did it for you. So honestly, the game looks really interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about it. People say it's like their top 5 2-player games, and I really want to try it out myself. No one else I know has it or owns it, so I really just couldn't borrow it from a friend or play a friend's copy. So that's going to be Paris by WR Games. I have nothing more to say about it besides the fact there's also an expansion that I want to try out if I like this game, and that's going to be up soon. I actually had a hard time getting that game. It hasn't been anywhere around my area for a very long time, so the fact that I can pick it up now, 10 out of 10. Next game, so this one is dear to my heart because I don't think anyone talks about this game, and I love this game. I love this game. I love it so much, and I can't even find a good group to play with often, but it's the Power Rangers deck building game. It's an expansion though, Omega Forever expansion. I'm a big Power Rangers nerd. I love Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. I'm reading the comics right now on my phone actually, and I'm having so much fun with it. So if you haven't played this game, this is an expansion for the deck building game, which I think I have somewhere around here. I believe it's somewhere in these cubbies here. It's so much fun. It's a really fun game. It's a 1v1, 1v2, 1v2 or 2v2 style game. It's a battle type of game. The thing about it is that I don't think it plays well 1v1 because we need to cycle out the rows in the middle more often. But I have so much fun with this game and I love it, and I've been collecting all the expansions. I think if you've seen my last games out of the collection, I got there's one expansion that came out that just can't hit me. So another expansion that came out, and it's not the Zio one because that was a while back ago. But I just can't find a good group to really get into it and play the game more often. I love this game. They have other type of games like this that Renegade Games came out with. It's like deck building games. However, I just can't figure out. No, I can't figure out. Sorry about that. So the deck building games, other ones like My Little Pony, G.I. Joe, and Transformers, they all do play differently. Everyone says they play similarly, but they don't. The My Little Pony one is like a cooperative game. from my understanding, G.I. Joe and Transformers are also cooperative games. This one is a competitive head-to-head game. So much fun. I love it, and I can't wait to get into this when I start playing more cards and really go deeper into this. I want to make more content about this game so bad and really just start updating people of how awesome the Power Rangers deck building game is. Super, super love it. And I love Power Rangers, and you're going to see more Power Rangers content coming up soon. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited. So, these next games are Kickstarter games that came in. And yeah, so first one, Cartographer's Collector's Edition. And of course, I got the Role Player Tale, which is the Cartographer's Role Player Tale. Thunderbox Games. So, with Thunderbox Games, I think they are really, really, really cool company that don't really get enough credit for the games they make, like Role Player Adventures and all that stuff. And I wish and I want to do more coverage about them so everyone can be more informed about how freaking cool their games are. I got to play Cartographers one time, and I fell in love with it. Even the thing is, like, I wish I was more creative, and I had like my colored pens, and I had good with colored pencils, because you can make some really beautiful maps when you're painting when you're like doing your map here on your cartography. When you're cartographing, I think it is, right? When your cartographers are like the map makers. So, and you can make some really cool pictures and stuff, and then some really cool artworks. That's what I love so much about like these type of games where like you're building maps on like the roll and write type of thing. And even roll and writes, I was gonna say, you're building all these maps and typing all these maps out, or drawing all these maps out, and you can get so creative and make it look so cool. I wish I had that level of talent with like drawing because of that reason. I think this is going to be a big hit for me, and this is going to be a new start where I want to start doing more content on Thunderworks games and as a whole in general. There's also a bunch of expansions I believe that came out recently. Ooh, man, I covered it recently. I believe it's like a bunch of terrain expansions, and there's different ones, and I believe it's for this game. Man, I'm just not going to talk about it anymore because I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Cartographer's Collector's Edition by Thunderbox Games just came in, and I am super excited to get that today. Well, super, super excited. There's so many games I want to play. I just wish I could play them all. Now, this one, I am actually playing on Saturday, but I've played it once before, and I fell in love, and I had to, like, pick it up, basically. It is a Kickstarter, but I didn't back the Kickstarter. It actually came in. It was available to purchase from their website, from First Games website, and it's The Boys. So this is going to be a lot of glare. This is just a statue. These are the miniatures that you can get with the 10-pack miniature with The Boys. Really, really cool. And this is going to be a Homelander Bus. Absolutely is nothing but a bus. Does not function with the game in any way, shape, or form. I want to show you this. Let's actually take the plastic off, because I actually really want to show you the game, but the glare is going to be ridiculous. Where is my trusty kunai? So, man, I can't. This plastic, Homelander plastic. Just kidding, super plastic. If you haven't watched The Boys, it's a phenomenon right now with the TV show on Amazon Prime, Prime Video. I think it's called. It's a really big deal. Everybody is watching the show, and I'm a really big fan of the show. I have critiques about the show, but not enough to like not like the show. I do like it no matter what. My critiques are basically just something very simple, like it just seems like and this is just what the show is about. It's just my own personal thing about it. The show. Okay, I could have sworn. Okay, it's kind of like crushing up. That shouldn't be crushing up, but it was just part of the plastic. So the game's really cool. It's called the show. It's a really good show. The thing is, it's just very negative, right? Like, it's still a drama, a lot of negativity and stuff like that. So like, it just seems like no one ever catches a break. It's like bad. Never, like, it's always just a domino effect of just negative things happening. So that can be very. I can't binge the show because it just brings me down. Now, I feel down, I feel negative, and I feel really sick sometimes after watching the show. But it's still a good show, and I love watching the show. I just gotta watch it once a week. I just can't binge the whole show. Because it's just, like I said, there's a lot of negativity. But, like I said, it's still a good show. I want to read the comics now, and the game's based more around the comics. And it's actually a really good game. The rulebook's a little finicky, of course. It's like rulebooks can be a little tough to read and get through. But after you get through it, it's so much fun. If you're a big fan of The Boys, this is based more around the comics, of course, the game is. But the whole goal of the game essentially is to develop your group and go defeat Homelander. That's the whole game. And you're doing that by like collecting money and paying people off and, you know, doing your teammates in a little bit. It's really cool. This is a slipcase edition. So I'm going to take the slipcase off. Look how cool that cover is. Ah, man. Such a cool looking game. This is like a collector's item, I feel, almost. They did a really, really good job with this game. Even the back as well, The Boys Is Gonna Hurt. This is what the game's called. I want to read the comics so bad now, and I fell in love with the series. This is such a cool game, and I'm excited to even have it now, because I didn't think I was going to be able to get it until they posted it on their website. And I was really excited. I don't think it's coming to retail, honestly. I'm not sure, because the game didn't do too well on Kickstarter. I think it made it made its funding goal, of course, but it didn't do as good as other campaigns did. Just because I feel like there's a big stigma as well with IPs on board games, like original IPs, like other IPs on board games, like The Boys, or Marvel has done pretty well. They've done pretty well. The Boys, Horizon Zero Dawn, Dark Souls, when all these other type of IPs come out into board games, people are really skeptical about it because I don't think it's been done right so many times. So having The Boys, This Is Gonna Hurt. I cannot wait to do some coverage on this game to show you guys. This game is awesome. I cannot wait. Ah, man. What an exciting month for games. And always more coming in and stuff like that, so that's always good. This slipcover is, I am going to hate myself if I ruin this slipcover. Okay. We'll mess with that later. So that was it. Honestly, that was all the games that came in. I am so stoked. So many cool games. I am excited to play them, make content, post them for you guys, and just to show you guys everything that's going on. And yeah, let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you picked up any games yourself, or what you're gonna pick up, or if any of these you already picked up and you played. What's your review? What's your thoughts about the games I picked up? Do you think I'm buying too many games? That'd be kind of interesting to hear about too many games. Reminds you a little something else. Too many something. So let me know. Yeah, if you liked the video, drop a comment, like, subscribe. If not, don't. That's okay. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far to hear that last comment of me asking you to, that's good enough for me. I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. My name is Juan. This was games being added to the collection in August 2022, and signing out.